Yeah. It's Power 105.1. I love days like this because you know why? Because anything could happen today. It's Friday. It's the day after Powerhouse. I walk into work today and young Jeezy is here waiting for me.
What up,
Jeezy surprised us last night on that Powerhouse stage.
Crazy.
I was just happy to see you backstage. I didn't even know you was getting on. I didn't know you were working. I thought you was maybe on chilling.
It's always work.
It is always work,
it's
right?
Always work.
No, I see you in chill settings sometimes.
I'm working in though. I'm working my move.
Oh, what's your move? Yo, so every time I've been around you and I seen you, you've been working a move?
I'm working my move.
Every move.
That's what it
What's your move? What's your play right now? What's the move right now?
Man, about to head to Philly.
Okay. Oh, because they have a Powerhouse too, right, in Philly?
Right. Head to Philly. Move around. About to go to Best Buy and buy me this hottest album in the street right now.
Hottest album in the street. Yo, it's so good.
Buy me a couple copies of that Trap or Die 3.
Trap or Die 3, it is exactly what you want it to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have so mastered your lane that it's like you just deliver what you want. When I put a Jeezy album in, I have a certain expectation, that a certain feeling I want. And, and you deliver.
That's what you got to do. You got to stay in your lane. You know what I mean? You got to do what you do best and be the best at that.
I was thinking about that in the way in because I was like, he just knows his lane so good. But then I was like, has anybody ever asked you to do like I don't know, a Taylor Swift on the hook?
Nah.
They didn't even try it?
Nah, I started, nah.
Never?
I mean, I got a couple, people reach out to me with some different types of, different genres of music, but it was like, if I can't do it no justice, I try to stay away from it. No
peace.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's
no
almost
peace to
like,
Jeezy.
Yeah, I'm turned down, some big checks. It's like, I just can't do that.
Well, we were so happy that you came yesterday.
No, look, man, New Yorkers always love, man.
They love
even
you,
to hit the stage like that, on a surprise tip. I mean, it was crazy. How many people was in there?
A lot. I don't know. It was just a lot. It was good vibes too. I felt like everybody.
The energy was crazy.
Outside, the energy was good.
Backstage,
the energy was good. When I seen Jeezy in the hallway, I was like, oh, Jeezy's here. And then, so I went in your room to go say hi to you. You had like Dave East in there, and everybody was just, I don't know, just mad people just showing you love and
in there kicking it, doing what we doing, vibing to the album.
You brought Young M.A out.
Yeah, shouts out to her. She killed it.
She did kill it. She got on the set. Her set was early.
Right.
And no matter how many times we tell y'all, don't be late, y'all always late. But in everybody's defense, we were all late because it was raining yesterday. The weather and everything had traffic crazy. Everybody was just moving slow. So when she came out, a lot of people were there, but not everybody. But when you brought her out late in the night, I feel like everybody got.
That was it. That was the moment.
And it was a different vibe too.
Yeah,
when you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. It's it.
That was it.
That was it. Lit.
Oh, it was nice to have you in the building, Jeezy.
Come on, it's always a pleasure to come rocking the NYC.
There is something always that you bring that nobody else brings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that
energy.
What is that?
I don't know. That's that. Just that. They said it was snowing in there last night.
It was snowing inside Powerhouse yesterday.
Right. Nah, I love the Powerhouse though.
Did you have a good time? Did you see any of the other performances?
I think I caught some of Joe and Remy's performances.
They killed it. Anyway, so Jeezy's here. Album is out. Trap or Die 3?
Trap or Die 3, iTunes, wherever you got to get it from.
What do people need to know?
Oh, man, Snowman back in his bag. I'm in the bag, you know what I mean? Got that wintertime grinding music. I don't care if you're in the gym, you at your 9 to 5, you're standing on your block.
I feel like you've been in the gym too, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying,
when I hugged you here, I felt something happening over there that wasn't a normal.
Oh, yeah?
Not normally. No, I didn't really ever felt that before when I gave me a hug.
Right.
What are you doing?
Keeping it right. Just eating right and just staying in the gym a little bit, you know what I mean?
What do you
that
do,
road life beat, I mean, I get it in.
Like just weights and push wild, manly, like.
Yeah, you got to get it in.
You're not doing like Pilates or anything, no yoga or anything like that.
Nah, I leave that to Russell.
Russell's definitely mastered the yoga. Right. There's something to it, by the way.
With the yoga?
Yeah, even for men. It's not terrible. Because it relaxes you of stress.
I mean, I got a lot of things that relax me of stress.
Like what, Jeezy?
I mean, things.
Like what?
I mean, a lot of things. I mean, things.
You seem pretty relaxed and happy right now, which is
good. I'm good, man. I ain't got no complaints. You know what I mean? Just dropped the album, moving around a little bit.
Killed Powerhouse yesterday.
Powerhouse, about to kill Powerhouse again tonight.
In Philly.
So, we're just moving.
All right, let's talk about this album. So we got a bunch of features on here. You got French on the album.
Right.
Weezy on the album.
For sure.
I really like that Weezy joint too, by the way.
For sure.
Plies, Chris Brown. Is this all people you reach out to? You have relationships with?
Yeah, everybody I hit on my own. I just, called them up. Was like, yo, I'm gonna send you something your way. They didn't even know what I was working on. You know what I'm saying? They know
because you were pretty quiet about it.
Right. They know if it was an album or whatever. It was, everybody was, the next day I sent French, he sent it right back. Wayne might have sent it back as soon as I sent it to him. He's
like
so
30
fast.
minutes?
Yeah, like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? That dude's fast. And like Plies, we just chopped it up and I was like, I'm gonna send you something. He knocked it out. And the Bankroll Fresh record is something we had and we just really wanted to get it out to keep his legacy going. But it's crazy. Like even the Bankroll Fresh record is crazy. People
got a lot of respect for you. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Right.
Because a lot of times you got to go through the labels, takes 2 months.
Right, they ain't
clearance.
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. Ain't doing none of that.
He's not doing any of that.
No.
I, Mariah Carey, Power 105.1. We belong together. Mariah, they say is single again. Jeezy, this could be it. You could move in now.
No, I'm cool.
Okay. I asked Jeezy yesterday. I was like,
I'm cool.
No,
I'm cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're cool, right?
I'm just cool anyway.
Oh, you're just cool.
Right.
Okay, Jeezy.
Yeah.
Young Jeezy is here if you're just tuning in. Trap or Die 3 is in
stores
or streams or streets.
Online. It's crazy everything in streams now. It's crazy.
How does that work? Does it work out good for you, this whole streaming thing?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to the store and buying the hard copy. That's my thing.
You like to just have it?
Yeah, like look at the credits. See what's going on.
You could get the credits on the stream too. You click the little thing. It says like track info.
You have it in your hands, though. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your collection.
You can have both.
Right.
I like this to have too for the collection of it.
Right,
but then it's easy. Like when you run in the streets and you just like, I want to hear this Jeezy album.
Right.
Just pick your phone up and it's right there.
It's
and it's really good, everybody, man. It's definitely what you want from Jeezy. I had a chance to spend some time with it today before I came in. So highly recommended. We're going to get some joints on a little bit later. And then and Jeezy's heading to Philly to jump on their Powerhouse. If you missed Powerhouse last night, we have a full recap on the site. Go to power1051fm.com. Jeezy surprised the city.
For sure.
Jumped on that stage.
Crazy.
Brought out Young M.A, which was, did you know her before that? Or
we had been trying to link up. You know what I'm saying? And we just thought it was a good idea to rock like that.
Did you get to meet before you got on stage?
Yeah, right before, yeah.
There was a quick.
Cool. Just chop it up.
Come on out.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you didn't know her. She could have came out and did something crazy. You didn't even know her like that.
She good. She was in Brooklyn. We good.
Nah, it's good. It was a good call. It was a good call too. Yo, do
Trey's
you feel
up.
like I don't know. Do you feel like a veteran already? Like, do you feel like? I mean, you are, but
right.
You know what I mean? You get to a point in your career where you feel like.
I mean, I don't have to. I feel like I don't have to do it. I mean, it's effortlessly now. You know what I'm saying?
It's just what it is. It's an enjoyable space, I would imagine, though, that you're like already accomplished.
Right.
You know your lane. You know how to do what you do. People respect you.
Right. I think that's the most important part because you can get on, but that don't mean you can maintain your respect and your integrity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you gotta look at yourself as a Fortune 500 company. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Like you gotta look at yourself like Coca-Cola or anything else. You gotta know your worth. You know what I mean? And just certain things you don't have to do with certain things that you do when you're ready. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When you know your worth, you just always have longevity. You know what I'm saying?
I was just talking to somebody about that, like a young artist the other day about that. It's like sometimes people mean the best, your label, your publicist or whatever. They think this is what you should do to be whatever.
But you gotta know.
But if you don't know.
Yeah, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know.
That's when you do something crazy and out of pocket.
and you gonna know when you do something crazy and out of pocket.
Have you ever done anything crazy and out of pocket, Jeezy? It has to have happened, even to you.
I try not to. I mean, I've done things before that people suggested it, and I just look and go, I know I shouldn't have done that.
Like what? Give me one. Tell me one.
I mean, maybe even like, just a business move or either, just picking the wrong strategy to do something. But see, the thing I pride myself on is, just coming from the streets for real. We just always know how to maneuver out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just figure it out. And that's a skill in itself. That's a talent in itself. Because sometimes the music is good, but then just the way people move just don't add up. So if you move right, you're always able to put yourself in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people play checkers, and Connect Four. But I like to play chess.
I like chess, but I also sometimes like a good game of Connect Four as well.
You can win fast, but you can lose fast.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, just being strategic.
Do you really play chess like in real life? Can you play chess? Are you good?
Yeah.
It's a hard game, man.
That's what life is. It's a hard game. You gotta play it the best. Especially coming from where we come from. You try to get there. So every day is, just a step for you to get closer to your goal.
One little move.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, just chill.
Right. And one little move can take you out of the game. So I just think a lot of the up and coming cats, like, they be so excited about the fame, but that's such a small part. You know what I'm saying? So it's how you handle yourself after the fact.
Do people come to you like some of the younger kids like they come to you
time.
for that?
I mean, but it'd be a general conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got my game. I got my game from, just being around cats who did what I did before, whether it was street life or this life or business or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just sit there and listen. And if something come across my ear, I put it in the back of my head.
I know
somebody need it later on.
Let me hold that.
Right.
Do you have a good memory?
Of course.
Do you really?
Of course.
I don't know why I would have thought you didn't.
No,
maybe to do with the weed or something. I don't know.
By the way, that helps.
Does it? I thought weed's supposed to kill your memory.
Nah. See, you gotta look it up, Google that, and read it online.
Really?
It actually helps.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
But no, that's you can show me a picture from 10 years ago. I look at it, I was like, yeah, we was in what's his name that night, and we was doing this and that. I mean, my memory's good though.
That's good. That's good.
By the way, when you didn't write things down,
uh-huh.
and you always got to remember them, so that it might be a dollar amount, how much somebody owe you or something. It's always in the back of my head.
I don't ever doubt that you don't. You remember everything anybody owe you a dollar amount.
I remember the cat that owed me from the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? $1,500 he owed me.
Does he really?
Yes.
Still today?
Right now.
Do you know where he is?
If I see him, it's on.
What? Why did somebody owe you $1,500 in the 9th grade, Jeezy?
I mean, listen, we was doing our little thing.
In the 9th grade?
Oh man,
I was getting 15?
I was getting money.
14, 15?
I was probably getting money when I was, 12, 11.
Do you know how crazy that is? We've talked about that off the air.
That's life, though.
It's not really, though.
Yeah,
not for everybody. Not for most people.
Well, if you have,
most 12-year-olds are not out here getting money.
Yeah, I mean that's what you think.
they're not most. You're average across the world, across America.
But look, I pride myself on just being introduced to life early. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I bought my mom my first crib when I was about 15, 16. It wasn't much, but you know what I'm saying? It was somewhere to stay.
How do you even buy a crib at 15? Like paperwork wise?
Give her all your money you got in your sock.
Cash.
Yeah.
And nobody came for you? Like, what is this 15-year-old?
It wasn't like hundreds of thousands.
Right, it was a small.
Yeah, small something. You know what I mean? It's just somewhere to stay, but I did that. You know what I mean? When I got my record deal, I was able to get a house. You know what I mean?
And what did she think about that?
I mean, she thought I was still doing some other things. So she's like, I'm not staying there. The police ain't coming to kick me out. You know what I'm saying?
She was worried about.
I got a job now. You know what I'm saying? So she was a little, but she's good now though.
Her house is not small now.
No, she's crazy. She's living over there.
Is she?
I talked to her. She kicked back, planting flowers, and I'm like, okay, cool.
She got a garden and shit.
All that.
Does she really?
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
That's dope.
No, it's good, man.
She must be proud of you, though.
Yeah, that's what you do it for. That's what she tell me all the time. I went to the grocery store, and all the people there tried to help me take my stuff to the car. It's like they love you. They love your son and all that. So it's all good.
That's dope, Jeezy.
Look
at you. I know somebody tried to ask you specifics about your old life on TV the other day.
Right.
That must be awkward.
Yeah. I mean, I guess because you speak about it so much in your music that people think it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But even in the music is codes. You know what I mean? We're not doing any dry snitching. We can't do that. You know what I mean? But it's still like
Is that something you have to be conscious of when you're telling your stories? Like when you're writing your songs?
Of course.
Make sure I'm not dry snitching on somebody?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Even today in 2016.
Yep.
All these years.
Because you're still dealing with street figures and street cats, so you're successful, but that don't mean they are. You know what I'm saying? I mean they got things going on, and when you start saying certain things, you know what I mean, it hit in the hood. And then
So have you ever had to like scrap a lyric because of that?
Nah, I would never do that.
You don't even make that mistake.
I'm not gonna recant anything. But at the same time, if it's a problem, you got to deal with it. Like meaning like you might hop on the phone with somebody, be like, oh man, but you know what it was when it happened.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Because it get like that though. Because you're talking about things that actually happen, so you got to figure out the best way to say it without throwing nobody under the bus, unless they need to be thrown under the bus. Now if they did,
have you done that?
Of course.
You threw somebody under the bus?
Of course. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? If you do something that ain't by the code, then that's on you. It's public knowledge. Is what we call
under the bus.
Yeah, it's public knowledge.
On this album, do you throw anybody under the bus?
Nah.
Okay.
Just the cats that ain't respecting, the fact that I open these doors for us to.
Who don't respect that, Jeezy?
I don't know. But that's just for anybody that doesn't.
They're trying to think that they shouldn't.
Right. You gotta respect it. You gotta check it. You know what I mean?
It's so good.
Right.
It's so good.
And and the crazy thing about that is it's motivation music. Like
it's totally motivational.
It ain't no single driven and all this industry stuff. It's like, look, man, you want a body of work that you can work out to, or you can ride to and get your money, or be at your 9 to 5 with to keep you on your toes. Yeah. That's it. That's your adrenaline rush. You feel me?
Who are you messing with out here right now? Yesterday when I saw you in the Powerhouse, you had I know Dave East was in your room, and I feel like somebody else came by too, one of the other artists.
Right.
But I could tell like how the young artists, Tory Lanez, I could tell how the young artists kind of look at you.
Right.
So I'm curious who you resonate to, who you looking at that you mess with.
Dirk, YG, all day. As far as young cats, definitely Dave. You know what I'm saying? But them cats, they got energy. I just want to give them that knowledge. You feel me? Like, because it be little things that help a cat go a long way. You feel me? And it can be just them hanging around, just seeing certain stuff. You know what I mean? But it's always like that. You know what I mean? For me, because if you're real when you really about what you do, then I want to see you succeed. Now, if you ain't serious about it, then there's
fuck out of my dressing room.
Be smoking my weed, nigga. Get your ass out of here.
I can totally
drinking all my Avion.
I can totally see you doing that.
Oh, of course. Well, you gotta go. Get him up out of here.
Avion. So you're really this is not like a
this
locked
is for real.
in.
Yeah, it's for real.
This is for real. What is it? Like a partnership or what is it?
It's for real.
It's an investment.
It's really for real.
You don't want to talk about your paper.
Yeah, we'll talk about the paper.
But you're into it and you represent it.
Right. And I drink it.
Right.
Like, real talk.
Did you drink it before you were involved with it?
Yeah. That's how I got onto it.
Oh, because you was already drinking it.
Right. And when we sat down, me and Ken Austin, it was like we just clicked. And it was like, yo, this is what I do. And it just made sense. You know what I mean? And by the way, it's dope. Like when I go to these high-end restaurants and I was like, yo, give me Avion and on the rocks with lime. They're like, excuse me, sir, you meant Avion? I said, yeah, Avion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just give it to me.
Right, but it's dope because it's just like, it's a brand I'm affiliated with, and it's in all these places I like to frequent.
Yeah.
It's dope to be able to drink your own brand. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty
what else?
cool.
What other business ventures?
I mean, business, real estate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Got to expand that portfolio. You know what I'm saying?
Real estate? You buying cribs?
All that.
Really?
All that.
Buying and flipping, or just buying to living and giving them out to family?
Nah. We do residential, commercial, all that.
Really?
Yeah. Like real talk.
Dope. Yeah. Anything in New York? Because the price. It's a little pricey out here.
Y'all pricey out here. The rooms,
the
places be small.
Small.
In the South, what you spend for, a 2-bedroom here.
It's so true.
Right. You probably get a mini mansion out there.
I'm going to move to Atlanta.
Right, you should.
I'm going to do my show.
You should do your show from out there.
From the crib, from my huge crib in Atlanta.
Right.
All right, so album is out. What else is happening? You about to hit the road. Are you going to do more shows? We going to see you in these, right? You going to do a bunch of shows.
City to city, town to town.
Yo, election day is coming, Jeezy. Are you voting?
Not for Donald Trump.
Okay.
Not at all.
But are you voting?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and bust my move because, if you sit back and do nothing and this dude gets in office, it's on us.
1,000%.
Right. So I'm gonna do my part.
I
would suggest you do your part as well, everybody out there, because y'all let this guy get in office.
I know he really bothers you as he bothers many of us.
Man.
Do you watch it though? Because I can't even watch it anymore. I watched it for a lot, and now I don't even. I have no need to watch it. You
gotta really understand, like this guy came from from TV. Like he got the Apprentice show. It's just like he knows what shock value does, and
he's a reality star.
Yeah,
he
knows it.
Yeah,
he's a bigger reality star now.
Oh, he's gonna be on fire after he's gonna start a TV network and all this after
all that. So he's not really true. He don't want to make $400,000 a year.
Doesn't it make you feel like though anybody could run for president?
I mean, what I do think is that he's so real resourced and connected that he has so much paper behind him that it's kind of hard to stop that. You know what I mean? It's like somebody coming through your city and he just got paper and he's just hanging out every day and popping all the bottles and pulling up in all the cars and getting all the girls. Like, how can you stop that? You know what I mean? Besides, what can you do?
Yeah.
So it's like he got the resources and the revenue to to be on the scene and to be riding around and flying around doing all the stuff he's doing. So it's like these politicians don't have money like that.
But the fact that he was able to even go this far, even with all that paper, it makes you feel like when Kanye said he was gonna run, everybody was like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Kanye's so crazy.
Right.
But after this Trump thing, you start to think, I wonder how many votes Kanye could actually get, or how far he could, or whoever whoever had some paper and the resources, like you said.
He got that paper, man.
Like, what if Beyonce ran for president? You know what I'm saying? Like, she could, she got enough paper to go.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just think, dude,
he got his reality show tactic.
He says anything.
I would vote for Beyonce over Trump, though.
All day.
All day.
All day.
All right. So what else? So album, shows, Avion,
moving around, Powerhouse.
Powerhouse was so good. Once again, too, we got a recap of Powerhouse on the site. If you didn't see Jeezy, hit that stage, power1051fm.com.
Yes, sir.
And it's good to see you, baby. Always.
Hey, like always, New York City, you know what it is. Trap or Die 3 in stores, online, iTunes, anywhere you can find it right now. You're rocking with the realest in it. And you know what that is. Until then, holla.
Word.
I ain't heard you say that in a long time. Word.